get very good bodies with good golden chain. We will have good character, next slide, good birth, good facilities, and we can somehow enjoy. If we do opposite these laws, kill, steal, and so many other things, then we will be born like insects, fish, animals, birds, or even sometimes human birth, but it will be so much suffering. It's like hellish life, like what was the second born, or some other condition. So this is the example of vikarma. Me eat. After this chicken will eat him. Next life. If we do gambling, when we eat flesh, when we do any violence, not only by body but even by mind, we will become cruel. Our heart become like stone. We will be stone-hearted people. If we do gambling, then we will have a new nice quality to lie. Then you will never speak truth. If we like so much liquor, шампанское, I don't know how it is in Lithuanian. Happy New Year, yeah. So then we will lose our. Then we cannot do any austerity. So we cannot control our senses. And if we love somebody, many people, and this is not legal, this is not marriage, this is also very sinful, and the people, they lose their purity, pure body, pure mind, pure senses, everything, and then also will be a very good check after. This is the check. People who drink intoxication or smoke, whatever, different kind of intoxication, then in another department of this prison, in the lower planets, they will be given like melted metal. But that time you will have a body that cannot be destroyed by this hot temperature. You will suffer and cannot die. I know it's not pleasure, but I have to say. Sorry. Those who love so much without marriage, then they have to embrace the fire status of the opposite sex, woman, man. Those who cheat people, or do gambling, then they will be cut it in different pieces. Those who eat meat and flesh, they will be fried, curry, this and that. So there is so many books written about this thing. You can go through yourself. They're written for every sinful activities. The certain check after. And the thing is just why in Bible it is written when you go to hell, it is like eternally you go there. Only Vedas can explain. The Vedas explain that when you go to this hellish planet, you will be there one kalpa. You will get next birth on this planet only after next kalpa, only next kalpa. What does it mean, kalpa? Kalpa means 14 sun. You know sun, the duration of sun? 6.5 years. So 14 sun, it is one kalpa. Therefore, Jesus Christ told that if you go there, it will be long time to pay this check. In every religion, say the same thing. So better to know the price. Then you will think twice or 3 times. Akarma. There is something that can help us not to pay check, not to pay the price. Even we did some mistakes in this life. So we cannot avoid the result of our previous life without this thing, without akarma. There is some kind of activities, by this you can become free from all your debts and never pay this in future. It's nice to know, yeah? Like this I told you. Karma can be delayed, it can be instant. So if you go ATM, you immediately can take your cash, and if you have a travel check, then it can be delayed. There are different seeds, has different fruits in different time. Like mustard seed grow up in this same month. And then coconut, it takes some years. The same thing with our deeds. Some our deeds will give immediately fruit, and some our deeds just a question of time when it will be ripened. Immediately result and delayed result. Delayed karma. For example, who didn't see Mahabharata? Very nice movie. I don't know, ВКонтакте здесь работает?
Да.
So, there is very nice movie, Mahabharata. So beautiful. Please look at this movie. So in Mahabharata, the story of one king, Dhritarashtra, and he did so many nonsense things. He was an unfair king. He always support his sinful prince, Duryodhana, and look like they did so many bad things, so many sins, and they never suffered. But the opposite, the Pandavas, the five pious sons, they did so many things and looks like all-time suffering. But how Mahabharata finished? All these king was suffering so much because of all his 100 sons were killed. Very, very cruelly killed in a war. So it's just the question of time. In one story, I just remember, Maharaj told one girl in Russia approached Maharaj and said, "Oh, I'm vegetarian, I'm only eating eggs." And Maharaj told, eggs is also not vegetarian. No, eggs it's just nothing, it's not ripening chicken. And Maharaj told the story from this Mahabharata. He said, there was one queen, Gandharvi, and she had 100 sons. She has these blessings. But she witnessed how all her 100 sons were killed. It is so much pain for the mother. And then she approached after Krishna and asked why it happens, what kind of deed I did before, what caused this thing. And he told, when you was young, one time you was hungry, and you climb on tree, and it was a net with 100 eggs there, and you broke these eggs. Therefore it came to you that your children also were dying. So everything without, how to say, it will come in our life, all our deeds, just the question of time. How much pain we gave in other creations, it will come to our life. So it can be accident, it can be individual karma, it can be collective karma. Lithuania has their own collective karma. Russia has its own karma. Every country, everything. So if we don't know how this law works, can we escape? No, ignorance is not an excuse. How much will be 7 minus 4? It will be 7 and minus 4. Sometimes we think I did 7 good things and only 4 sins. So there's maybe no problem. I just, if we can rectify each other. No, we will get 7 fruits from 7 good things and the 4 fruits for bad things. Our karma is like kept in a storage, like here. The grains kept in these long towers. Every new grains going up and down, they take previous one. So in this life, we are born to get some fruits. For this reason we are born. And we have already so many seeds that will give fruit next life. For next million lives, we already have a certain story, life story. It's already with us. It's just the question of time when my next life will come and I will get my fruits. What I did in this life, in previous life. I have before already 1 million of life story. To be born, to be deceased, to be old, death, and so many other things. So if sometimes we do so many good things, no need to be surprised if some bad things come in, because it comes from previous lives, just fruits, right? So, just conclusion. How does the law of karma work? We desire, material nature fulfill our desires, and Paramatma judging after. What is the difference? Kind of karma? Karma, vikarma, akarma. Karma will speak now. What is the duration of the result of karma? It can be instant and delayed. The law of karma works on whom? Collectively and individually. If I don't know the law of karma, will I still work? Ignorance is not an excuse. Does good or bad karma nullify each other? No. And why do bad things happen with good people? Why this happened with that priest, which I told before?
Karma.
It's the result of his own actions.
Yes, because in previous life he did many nonsense things, and even in this life you are a priest and you do very pious activities,